And we're done. 50 miles. That went quick. That was easy. It's always nice when a shoe gets to 50 miles quite easily. I think I started 2.5, maybe even 3 weeks ago testing the HOKA Rocket X2. Look at that carbon fiber plate shining through the outsole there. Can you see it? Okay, the next marathon, half marathon. Hey, why not? 10K road racing shoe. Emphasis on a racing shoe in 2023, okay? Hope you're seeing the stats on your screen. By the way, the final scores were already posted. All right, I'll put them on the screen real quick one more time. But if you need to move along with your day, there they are. All right, here we go. Let's break it down, okay? Weight in my size, we're looking at 6.8 ounces. If this was under 6.5, 0.3 ounces lighter, it would have bumped up to 8 out of 10. But we're sticking with 7 out of 10 for the 8. Synthetic mesh through the upper. Very breathable. Okay, I gotta be careful what I say. I almost said great lockdown. It's a good plus lockdown. I am really enjoying the lockdown. I think the eyelet chain, they're nailing it. I think the reaction, I talk about this quite often, okay? The reaction of the laces to the eyelet chain, critical. And the tongue, okay? All three of them need to combine well with your foot, and the anatomical makeup of your foot will impact the lockdown over the top of your foot. So keep that in mind as you're testing the shoe. As I always say, make sure wherever you buy your shoes, they have a great return policy. All right, there you go. My only little one, HOKA, is just a smidge more padding at the back of the heel counter. It is paper thin, okay? And let's do the twist test. We haven't done the twist test in a little while. It's twisting. Not crazy, but it is twisting. Of course, it's neutral, all right? So we have the carbon fiber plate in that midsole, but that's my only recommendation. I love the heel pocket, but right up here on the, a little higher up on the heel counter, I just would love a hint of a pad right there, okay? Just to help hug the Achilles tendon and provide a little better of a lockdown. Okay, let's just see here. Semi-gusset through that tongue, just so you're aware. I really, guys, I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying the lockdown, especially over the top of the foot. You know, I'm not going to say it's more breathable than the Saucony Endorphin Elite, but it is very breathable through that toe box, all right? What else on the upper? I'm pleased, okay, as you probably can tell. Now, after 50 miles of testing, zero wear and tear through that midsole. I'm kind of shocked. Actually, there's the durometer. I think we're looking at about low 30s, mid 30s, okay? So pretty soft understep. Now, let's do the, bear with me, okay? Oh, by the way, did I mention, come back tomorrow. We're going to give a pair away. I got an extra pair sent my way, okay? We're going to give a pair of HOKA Rocket X2 away tomorrow. Yeah, let's see there. It's pretty stiff for that carbon fiber. I like it. Reacting with the softer midsole, that 34 for that ProFly midsole. ProFly X midsole, I should say. So it's a soft EVA compound, early stage meta rocker, low profile cushion bed, keeping the foot closer to the ground. Did you see the stack heights there? One more time, 36 and 31, all right? And yes, it does have a more efficient push off. And I don't know, I'm thinking one of the reasons is because of how they've constructed the outsole. Well, actually, here's my score. Amazing score for the outsole. First of all, I am a heartthrob for a decoupled groove. This one's huge. I had no issues with rocks getting stuck, okay, so that's good news. And yes, it does reduce the weight of the shoe just a little bit. The fact that you can shine through there and see the carbon fiber plate. I wish I knew the exact size. Like it feels like a beefy carbon fiber plate. All right, so outsole. Oh, I almost went 10 out of 10, but I had to hold myself back. And by the way, durability, like again, zero wear and tear. It's only 50 miles, and actually durability prediction, I think I went 300. There it is on your screen. Mostly, again, no creasing through the midsole. I'm impressed, but mostly, and that's pretty high for a carbon fiber plate racing shoe, but mostly because of that rubber on the outsole. It just, I like that it's not totally plastered, but man, if you need a little more, you just know you wear your shoes out quickly. Okay, I'll just say right now, I would not run in a pair of racing shoes more than For me, my rule of thumb is pretty low, but I would say more than like 20 miles before race day. I like to keep my shoes as pretty much as fresh as possible. Yeah, you want to break them in a little bit, but this is not shoes of, the early 2000s. The breaking in shoes used to be a big thing. At least I remember it being a big thing 20 years ago, but not the case as much these days, okay? So anyway, bottom line, the Outsole is doing great fit, comfort. Fit, I wish it was a little higher, but mostly because of the padding in the back of the heel counter. All right, there you have it. Oh my goodness. What else? Price point, $250. That's where the Next Percent 2 started. That's where a lot of carbon fiber plate shoes and companies landed, let's say 18 months ago, 24 months ago. Now we're starting to get closer to $275, what are we, $290, $300. So $250 almost feels a little low at this point. It is not low, but it feels a little low compared to a lot. So I'm pleased. I'm pleased that they're not at $275 or 300. All right, $225 would be much better. $200 would be doing backflips in the shooty-o, shooty-o. All right, 7 out of 10. Other shoes to buy. I stuck the Endorphin Pro 3 there, but what actually really is coming closer to, which I'm still testing. I haven't gotten to it yet, but the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 2. There it is on your screen, that shoe. All right, so that's another shoe that I feel like is fairly close. So again, 5mm drop, 3631. There's the quick specs. ProFly X34 on the durometer, $250, and it's not available yet. All right. I don't believe it's available yet, but it will be linked over on DeMoor, globalrunning.com. As far as like top 3 marathon racing shoes in 2020, this might break into the top 3. The weight, the energy. Did I say the energy return? Did I actually tell you? Oh, and let's do the thumb test. It's nice. It's nice, everybody. Okay, it's not feeling as energetic as what shoe that I love, but man, it's not far off. It's a huge step forward for the Rocket X lineup, just so you're aware. All right, want to make that very clear. Like, I'm pleased with that, with the midsole reacting with the carbon inside. The midsole, 7.6 out of 10. Good work, HOKA. That's actually a great score for a carbon fiber shoe in the studio. The scoring is a little bit different for racing shoes, especially marathon racing shoes, just so you're aware. I don't know if I've ever given out an 8 out of 10 in the studio for a carbon fiber. So 7.6 is solid. Calvin, you get the comment of the day. This is from 12 days ago, my first impression run of the Rocket X2. In case you missed it, there you go. HOKA got me into running as a hobby and not just to get in shape. I've since moved on to other brands and shoes I like more, but I'll always look fondly at my Cliftons. Don't we love a good Clifton? They're admittedly on the narrow side, but I like the snug, tight, all-around fit from my track and soccer/football days. I love it, Calvin. It's nice to always hear from newer runners that are just finding and discovering their running shoe rotation. And I'm glad you have a little bit of HOKA in your life, Calvin. All right, and HOKA, appreciate you sending along not just one pair, but 2 pairs. And yes, we're going to give a pair away tomorrow. Come back for that question of the day. When did something start off badly or not so well for you, but ended well or good or great? Okay, so it started off not so hot, but ended up, in the end being a blessing for you. Okay, so that's the question of the day. Saucony. HOKA Rocket X2 full review in the books. Onward and we go. Stay tuned. Great week ahead. A lot of good running going to be happening. All right, we'll go the first impression run from a couple weeks ago. Right there. Onward. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.